I've been here for about 15 years, and I've had several experiences here. I guess the one that happened to me most, that impressed me the most, was back in April of 2005. I had worked today, and then I was told by the office that Sue Serio was coming down from Channel 29, and she was going to do a weather forecast at Fort Mifflin. So, do I want to work over and be the ghost? I said, sure, why not? Because I was already in uniform. And I was told she'd be here about maybe 4:30 in the morning, so I decided to stay over. And after having going out and getting something to eat and come back to the fort, and I went upstairs in the officers' quarters in the upstairs apartment over what we call the 1812 room. I set up a cot, and I was in the front room there watching television for a while. Then around 8:30 I went to bed. I woke up around 1 o'clock. I felt, I don't know, maybe it was 1 o'clock, maybe earlier, maybe later. I felt like a weight on my chest, and it scared me. I thought maybe I'm having a heart attack. So I sort of sat up in bed, and I fell asleep leaning up against the wall. And next thing I know is I heard footsteps coming up the interior staircase connecting the upstairs and downstairs kitchens. I heard someone walking around on the veranda, the upstairs veranda, the porch, and I heard the voice of a man and a woman in the front room. And I thought, my God, I've got intruders at the fort, and I'm here by myself. What am I going to do? So I got dressed, and I flipped open the door. I opened the door to the upstairs staircase and flipped on the light, and the staircase was empty. There was nobody there, so that relieved me. And I don't know why I did it, but actually, once I had a way out, I actually threw open the door to the front room, separating me from the room I was in, and flipped on the light, and that room was empty. And it was actually exactly the way I left it when I went to bed. I got my flashlight out, and I opened the front door and looked outside on the veranda. Nobody was on the veranda, and I shined the light on the parade ground. Nobody was in the parade ground. All the buildings were exactly like they were when I closed up the fort, all closed up. So what I did basically is I moved my cot to what we called the vault room, or the equipment room, and I spent the rest of the night in there. And after that, I haven't slept at Fort Mifflin after that because it's too noisy here, and we're not talking airplanes.